Hey YouTube, this is Roy. Today is Wednesday morning. Jesse's already here. There's his phone number on the door. So we're going to see what kind of tools he's got today. And we'll let the wife go in first.
Hey Maria, hey Roy.
Jesse,
Yes.
this is different. We get to see you on Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
So, Jesse, so what do you have that's new for this week?
Well, I got some meters in this week that we're running a promo on. I got more flashlights. I got a ton of flashlights right now. I finally got some more of these in the.
Those are neat looking.
It's
almost like a pencil.
I like it. It's magnetic. I forget what the lumens is on it. I know somebody asked me, but it's a kind of a blade light. Where's the lumens at on here?
I think also on these, I think these were at the tool show. This is new as well.
I think it's 300 lumens for it. So it's a pretty bright light. I just can't ever remember the lumens on there. Then I got some wrench holders in. Like those.
That way you make sure, I guess, you never lose them.
Some of the 3 light packs. These always do really good for me. It's got the base with it. 3 individual lights, all charge.
So that's kind of cool. At the end of the day, you can charge them all at the same time.
Yeah, or you can rotate them. I got the Power Probe amp meters in, the amp adapter.
This is something really cool. We hit the look.
Oh, the snap-on vans.
The snap-on vans. I remember when these were in style back in the 80s.
Nice. I like
to go to the beach, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're comfortable too.
What size is that?
That one's a size 10.
That's
So,
gonna fit me. I'm gonna have to try that.
yeah.
Then I got over here our new 1/4-inch drive ratchet, or well, 1/4-inch body, 3/8 head. Now,
So those are the 100 teethers?
no, these are still the 72. The 100 teeth will be out on 3/8,
Okay.
but it's actually a 3/8 ratchet. This is our 1/4-inch body, 3/8 head, so it's small, compact. On the flex head, they changed the shaft and kind of flared it out, so it's easy identifiable. And our new style handles on there. A couple people say they really like them. A couple people say they look like Harbor Freight and don't like them. So up to you.
So can you zoom in on these? Because I guess the difference, what they did on those is they have like this black.
Well, the whole, here, let's just get another one. Like here's our old style handle.
So see how this one used to have the green, and then they just made it black.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I like the green and black.
That is kind of cool. You know, on Pablo's garage, Viejita, I think he was looking at these too. I have the 3/8 in this style. I don't have this one because see this, you can.
And I got some more of the big mats in. I've been selling these a lot lately. A lot to the body shop, guys. It's 54 by 33. And it's just a nice mat where if you're laying on the ground, it's actually designed so if you're working in gravel a lot, you can lay it down and not feel the gravel or anything on your back. But my body shop guys, they seem to be loving them.
This would be really cool, just even for guys that want to have that at home. You know, at home we don't have lifts, and sometimes we don't have. So for even to have at home as a mat to work on your car is nice.
And I had this striking pry bar and demolition chisel set.
Look, we hate that. Like I have that set, Jesse, but it's too bad that mine came in the plastic. Now they make them in the foam.
And the demolition chisel in there. Nice big handle that's flared out so you don't hit your hand.
Or it doesn't slip off when you're... This is cool.
Work really good with a 54-ounce hammer.
Yeah.
Or wait, is it 6? Crap. No, 56-ounce hammer. Sorry. Didn't think 54 was right.
Yeah, this is yeah, and it looks super nice in the foam
Yeah.
kit.
Now this one has your 4-piece pry bar set in it, and has a demolition chisel.
So that okay.
Yeah,
So
so it's
this
got.
I think
You
these
can
are
pick it
the
up if you want more.
are the bent. Let's see. Yeah, these are the ones that are bent.
Then
But a lot of guys use that chisel when they're doing like ball joint work when they want to separate it.
Snap-on came out with a cigar case.
That's
I
interesting.
got that. If you buy a screwdriver or socket set, I'll give you one.
So it even has that little clip that
Yeah.
cuts the tip off.
Yeah, I would have opened up out of the package, but I didn't want everybody touching it and fingering it, especially something that I don't really know how to clean well.
Yeah, and that's kind of like a like you know something special for the new customer. And I saw the review on the little guns, Jesse. The when they compared to Milwaukee, so these are much better. They're nicer. They're faster.
Yeah, I like it quite a bit. There's been some live comparison at the tool show, so I got to see it in person compared to the Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Milwaukee makes a good product. I'm sure their new one will outperform this one. We just leapfrog back and forth.
There's the part number for that one. Yeah, so yesterday when we were talking with V, Jesse, I know you had mentioned that a few months ago, how important it is for the guys to invest in their career. We've seen a lot over the years how a lot of guys come to the shops and they want to use what's in the shop, but really, I mean, when it comes to the nitty gritty, if you need to work, you kind of need to have
Well, I mean,
your tools.
if you're going to be a mechanic, I mean, it's like college. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you know, your tools are kind of your education with your time.
And
I mean, it's like if you don't, I mean, granted, you can get by with less stuff. I'm not saying by Snap-on, but I mean, I've had several shop owners tell me that if you show up at their shop, and I mean, they go a lot by presentation. Like if you don't have a nice toolbox and tools, they don't really want to mess with you because they don't take you serious as a mechanic. Not all shops are like that, but
but yeah, they
I got a mess going on where I hit some bumps on the way in.
it is important. Like even for us in the detailing, over years we had to buy like blowguns, extractors, blowers.
Just all, and I'm not saying go on by Snap-on, but I do say that you know it. I mean, it does make a difference on how people judge you and treat you. I mean, in this, I had a foreign customer tell me best. He goes, I is a Mexican gentleman. He goes, man, he goes, when Americans walk into my shop, he goes, I want their business. He goes, they see Snap-on, they see Mike, they recognize that. Like they might not know who I am, but they know Snap-on well enough to know, hey, this guy's spending money here, so they're probably not a hack mechanic.
We've had some customers well, Jeremy's now a Snap-on driver in the state of. He told me before, he says, if I was a customer and I was bringing my Mustang to your shop, the first thing that would come to my mind is what kind of tools are they going to use to take the seats out? Are they going to strip my bolts or, you know, so.
Jeremy Coe has a very nice Mustang. It's a very fast car.
And so he says, you know, when you guys buy this stuff, even though he worked for Snap-on, he says it's nice because it's. And a few weeks ago we talked about using the e-torques. When you use a cheaper e-torque, a lot of times the cheaper ones, either the teethers get wore in or you wear out the bolt itself.
Well,
to where the Snap-ons, they fit perfect.
Well, and with another thing with e-torques, you have to watch now. See, I actually have e-torques plus. Ford's doing them on some cars. I had to get a bunch in for one of my Ford dealerships. The new Cadillac converters they had a recall on, and to get them off, you had to have an e-torques plus. And I think they have 3 different sizes on that now. I do try to keep them.
That and some of the e-torques, like the ones that we have from Snap-on, they use those to, I guess, where the caliper assembly is, like on some, when you have to take the rotors off, like on Mercedes, some BMW, Mini Cooper.
Well, you know, I mean, one of the things is like, hey, would you rather your doctor go to Harvard or University of Phoenix online?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a perfect example.
That's just kind of how I compare it to. I mean, yeah, both will probably get the job done, but
Mm-hmm.
what do you feel better with?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, I mean, hell, I got that just about any tool you can think of in my toolbox. And how I look at some is, I mean, if I'm going to cut a socket up and make a tool, which I'm very lucky, I got a friend that's got a very nice shop, and we've had to make some stuff to make it work. And I don't really want to cut a Snap-on socket up.
Mm-hmm.
Have I? If it's what I got, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did I warranty that socket out? Yeah, but I mean, I'd rather cut up a Harbor Freight or something than
That's true. I do have cheapy tools just for that purpose. Something you can beat up, and if you break it, it's okay.
I'd love to lie to you and say my toolbox is filled up with Snap-on, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got a little bit of everything. I've been in binds and bought stuff, and I mean, it's really what will get you by. And as that stuff breaks, as I'm using it more, I've upgraded to Snap-on stuff, and I always believe Snap-on make the best tools. If not, I'd be wearing a different colored shirt.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I mean, I always try to get them, but I got Mac, I got Matco. The only thing I don't really have in my toolbox is Cornwell, but I never worked at a shop where we had a good, consistent Cornwell guy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to ask him any questions?
And from the viewers, I don't think so. I think we covered everything this week.
Oh,
because I know the gentleman I remember last week, he asked about the screwdrivers.
I did get somebody that texted me and asked me about the Blue Point air guns being consumable.
Yeah, I think he had said something about they still warranty.
Well, I had somebody that actually texted me and asked me that.
Okay.
And the Blue Point air guns are consumables. We can warranty them occasionally as like a good faith thing, but technically they are actually not under warranty. It's just, now typically if you're a good customer, we try to take care of you. But I mean, with a Snap-on one, it's 100% lifetime warranty. That was the difference, and I had a guy ask me that. I don't know where he was from.
So if you buy a Blue Point, I think I think they give you like a year.
Well, it's a consumable, so it's really on what kind of customer you are.
Okay.
Like if I got a really good customer and he breaks one, I try to take care of him. If it breaks right away, I try to take care of him because we have like a good faith thing where, hey, but technically it is a consumable.
Okay.
So I mean, if you go to a different route and the driver don't know you, or I mean, he might not take care of you on it. I mean, just be honest. I mean, I try to take care of everybody.
And that's true. I know a lot of people. I remember Chris. He worked for the cable company, and he used to laugh because I used to tell him when he came to the shop. I said, "Well, Chris, you know, when we call Snap-on or the Snap-on office, they consider us as platinum." He says, "You make it sound like an airline, like you have first class."
Yeah, I mean,
so they've always treated us, you know.
Well, you have to take care of your good customers.
Super.
I mean, and you know, granted, I mean, there's some people that don't matter what I do, they'll never spend money with me. They either don't like me, they don't like the product, most of the time they don't like the price. I mean, just be honest. I mean, it's kind of what it comes down to, but
I think it's the price, you know. I would say if they're DIYers like Weekend Warriors, I would say go to Harbor Freight or a place where, because you're not doing it every day.
Well,
but like for us, some people may say, well, why did you spend so much on a blowgun? But we use ours to blow under the seats every single day.
Well, does it make you happy spending your money on that?
It does, because...
Well, what other hobbies you have, Roy? I mean, Roy likes tools. That's what. That's Roy's hobby. You don't go out and buy expensive cars.
I don't drink.
Go out drinking.
Smoke. So.
Do you do drugs, Roy?
No. No. I mean.
I mean, it makes you happy, and it's what you want to spend your money on. Who cares? I mean, they're granted, yeah, you can get from point A to point B in several different ways, but I mean, it's like cars. I mean, I can't afford one, but I'd definitely rather have a Porsche over maybe a 70 Pinto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both's going to get me from point A to point B, but I'm going to feel a lot better about the nicer car.
The nicer car. That's
and it's no different. It's what you like makes you happy, and
that's true. And some of the Snap-on products. I mean, I tell everybody the best time to buy them is when they're on promo.
yes, promo and BOGO.
Mm-hmm.
And and for the people that prefer Harbor Freight stuff, great. I hope it works for you. Whenever you want Snap-on tools, we can roll your Band-Aid budget over to the tool budget.
Yeah, I saw a video last night of a gentleman. I guess he bought like a wrench set because I guess Snap-on came out with the new ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I told my wife, I said, I think I'm really gonna look into the new ones.
The double flex head long ones.
They kind of look like the mountain wrenches.
They're nice.
But these have like the selector switch.
Well, we sold an Easy Red set like that one, and the Easy Red set, I've sold a bunch of them. I've had to warranty a bunch of them. So I'm surely they're stronger than it, because that Easy Red set, I got one guy that would break one a week on me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, man, and he wasn't doing nothing that you really shouldn't have used a wrench for.
So on his video, he was explaining how he had bought the set and then he worked on a car. He accidentally forgot, I think it was like the 10 millimeter.
Mm-hmm.
So the car took off with the wrench. So he got online and I guess he called the store and then they said, well, sir, we don't sell the individuals. And so he made the video kind of letting you know, like, well, if that would have been the Snap-on, you just call the headquarters, they ship you one, and because they sell them individually.
I wonder what brand he was dealing with, because I get individuals.
It was the Icon.
Really?
So on the Icon, he said that he went to the store and he went online, and they said, "Sorry, sir, we don't sell them individually.
Well,
you would have to buy another set."
Yeah, that's not good.
So that's why he did the comparison, because he's like, well, if I would have bought the Snap-on and I forget it, I just call my driver or the headquarters and they ship you one, because they sell it individually. Mm-hmm. So, folks, thank you for watching today, and we would like to thank Jesse for letting us film on the truck, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye. Thank you, Jesse.